Hey guys, today I am filming from my car because I'm out and about, but I didn't want to miss today. Anyway, today is day 25 of my 90-day journey. So excited. I am on a mission to lose weight sensibly. However, I do want to take advantage of momentum. So I will be a little bit more aggressive while still within my guidelines. The best of both worlds. The best of both worlds, to be honest. My guidelines are mainly on processed foods, except for whey protein. My guidelines are also high in protein, so I have high protein balanced meals. So I've put together a little eating plan, which I am going to share with you. This is exactly what I'm doing to lose weight quicker. One protein shake daily. I will be adding some berries, maybe some greens, mangoes, or pineapple. I don't know. I want to try many flavors to avoid boredom. I may add some spinach or kale. It really depends on my mood and on my taste buds. I do have recipe books on protein shakes and smoothies, so that is definitely going to help me. My second meal is something I used to do. I used to do way back when I lost weight the first time. Yogurt. Plain Greek yogurt with nuts such as walnuts or almonds and some berries for sweetness. Love berries. And of course it also has fiber. I can also add chia or hemp seeds to make it much more proteiny and fibrous. Fiber is more fiber. Did you know that some studies suggest that eating calcium in your diet may help you lose more body fat and maintain muscle mass? That is exactly why I'm having yoga daily. You know, I can't argue with the researchers, right? If they say, well, not every researcher says that, but if I read research that says incorporating calcium into my diet may help me lose more body fat and maintain more muscle mass, I'm going to do it. Anyway, I do happen to love berries, though raspberries can be too sweet sometimes. I swear, it's like sugar. Nature's sugar is what I call it. You can add honey if you want. I am not going to do honey. I try to avoid any more added sugar, even if it's natural. As you can see, I'm already adding sugar through berries, so I don't feel the need to add sugar through berries and honey, though you can. I used to do it before 2024, because in September 13, 2024, I gave up sweets, and honey was part of it. Anyway. My third meal is going to be a regular meal. It's going to be something from my recipe books or something that I see online, you know. For instance, I've been dreaming of oatmeal for breakfast lately. I don't know what's up with that, but I've been craving oatmeal. I think it's because it's more like a comfort food, right? I don't know. Yeah. I am going to be doing 3 different types of oatmeal dishes, to be honest. One oatmeal is going to have protein powder. I want to see how it tastes. Another oatmeal is going to have peanut butter. I want to see how that tastes as well. And another oatmeal dish is going to have 1 egg beaten in. I heard it will make the oatmeal creamier and, of course, add protein. And I've never actually put eggs and beat it into an oatmeal while making it, but I'm going to try and see what happens. Anyway, I am experimenting because I want to make sure that I don't get bored with the food that I eat. Right? Boredom is one of the reasons why people stop and they revert to food that's more exciting. I don't want that. I want to create different dishes and see how it tastes. Anyway, but to make it easier for myself, this is what I'm going to do. See, what I want to do, I want to create a higher protein version of oatmeal. I really love oatmeal, to be honest. It is really so good. It's delicious, it's good, and it's comfort food. And I had one client who swore she reversed her high cholesterol by eating oatmeal daily. The doctor wanted to put her on medication, and she begged. She didn't want to go on Lipitor, so she actually did oatmeal every day. She would do a double serving in the morning with water only. And a month later, she went in, Hand to God, she went in and her cholesterol had reversed. I swear. So I always pass that along to people. And yeah, who knows? It probably does work. Well, it worked good with her, right? So it was good. All right. The glass portion size dishes that I use have 3 compartments. So one compartment is going to be for oatmeal. One is going to be for the blueberries or maybe some nuts, because I want to add something to the oatmeal to make it much more crunchy. Right? I like the crunch factor in food. It makes, I don't know if it's psychological, but it makes me feel like I'm actually eating something, right? Because oatmeal, you can just swallow it. Anyway. And the last compartment will be an omelet with lots of vegetables. I plan on adding vegetables to mostly each meal. Another dish could be a salad, but it will need to be full of all kinds of stuff. I want my salad to be hearty and fulfilling, I want to feel satiated. I don't like feeling full. I can't stand that feeling, but I want to feel satiated. I want to feel like I'm eating something that is going to make me feel good, right? It's not going to keep me hungry. So, and sometimes salads, people put too little bit in it, and it's not fulfilling enough. So my salad has to be hearty and big and good. Anyway, I do give my coaching clients monthly recipe books. So my third meal will mostly consist of those recipes. They are balanced, high in protein, and delicious, if I do say so myself. Anyway, I do want to stay within my food philosophy. A mistake I see that many people make is that they go too aggressively, and then when they go too aggressively, they get bored or they feel deprived, and they revert back to their original diets, and they regain the weight like crazy. This is why your meal plans have to fit your lifestyle. It has to be something that you can do forever, right? Even though I've created this little meal plan for myself of the protein and the yogurt. That's my second meal. And then the third meal being something from my books. I still want to stay within the confines of my own food philosophy because I know myself. I've been doing this for a very long time. I know through my own experience, and I know through the experience of my clients, what happens when you change your eating habits drastically, or when you cut down on food too much. You feel restricted. When you stop and you eat a little bit more, your body will gain weight like it never lost in the first place at all. Anyway, as for my exercise plan, I will be doing resistance training 5 days out of the week with cardio 5 to 6 days. Now, I know it's a lot, but I want to hasten weight loss or body fat loss and take advantage of momentum. All right, so that I can be a little thinner by August. By July and August, I want to feel a little bit, thinner, a little less body fat. So when I walk down the street, I could feel more confident with a shirt that shows my arms. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, and on the days when I don't have time, because it takes a lot of time to do both cardio and strength training, I will be doing circuit training, adding cardio to my strength training routine just to make it quick and concise. Oh, and I'm going to keep my eating window to 12 hours. So 12 hours that I allow myself to eat and 12 hours that I allow my digestion system to relax, take a break, right? So to recap, I'm going to have 3 high protein meals. I'm going to include plenty of fruits. It's going to mostly be berries, though I may try, like I said, pineapples, mangoes. I have to see, because I want to make sure that the smoothies or the high protein shakes that I make, or the high protein smoothie shakes that I make, I want to make sure that's something that I like, and I don't want to do the same one every day. So I'm going to experiment, see what happens. I'm sure that when I find one that I really like, I'll probably stick to that one. But for now, I'm going to change it around, because why not? And of course, plenty of veggies, especially for my third meal. I want to make sure that I have vegetables because I don't want to deplete myself from any vitamins or minerals that are needed for a healthy diet. Right? And of course, like I said before, I'm going to be exercising for at least 6 days per week. I do hope this offers ideas on how you can eat for fat loss. It doesn't mean that you have to be deprived or eat like a bird. It means that you can, you know, not snack, right? Because I'm not going to snack, not snack. It means that you can still enjoy the foods. It means, that you can still make it easy for yourself. Like for me, I believe the protein shake is very easy to make. I can take it to go, right? It's not going to take much time. The yogurt is delicious, and because it has nuts in it, it feels crunchy. It feels like an actual meal. It's good, all right? And it has the calcium and the protein for muscles and for everything else, right? And of course, the berries, I'm going to use it as my sugar for the fruit instead of honey. And it brings more fiber, which is why I can also add, like I said earlier before, the chia or hemp seeds, which add more protein and more fiber. Fiber is good, my friends. Some people get bloated by fiber, but the older you get, the more fiber you need. I think women need 25 grams. Yes, as we get older. Anyway, my friends, I do hope that helps. Today's day 25, and that is the diet plan going forward. And as you see me eating and drinking those things, hopefully you'll see my my results. I will be sharing my daily, well, not daily, well, I'll be sharing most of my meals so you can see what I'm eating and get ideas for yourself. Anyway, if you like anything that I say here, please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to grow it and expand my, what do you call it? My atmosphere, expand my circle of friends. All right, guys. Bye.